Life is unpredictable. It often knocks us down when we least expect it. But what if I told you that failure is not the end, but a doorway to something greater? This is the story of a man who lost everything only to find his true purpose in life. A man who proved that second chances are not given, but earned. John Carter was a man of ambition. Born and raised in New York, he had always dreamed of building a company that would change the world. He studied hard, graduated from a top university, and landed a high-paying job in a corporate firm. But John was not satisfied. He wanted more. He wanted to be his own boss. So he took a bold step and started his own business, investing all his savings and even taking loans. He believed success was just around the corner. At first, things went well. Investors showed interest, clients came on board, and John felt invincible. But then the economy took a hit. Sales dropped. Investors backed out. The pressure was unbearable. John worked day and night trying to save his dream, but no matter how hard he tried, things kept falling apart. In just a year, his company was bankrupt and he was left with nothing but debt. The humiliation was too much. He lost his house, his car, and his confidence. His friends stopped answering his calls. He felt like a failure. He started questioning himself. Was he not good enough? Had he made the wrong decision? Was this the end of his dreams? With no money and nowhere to go, he took up a job at a small cafe washing dishes. It was a far cry from the life he had imagined, but in that cafe, he met someone who would change his life forever. An old man named Robert who worked as a cook. Robert had seen life in all its shades, and he recognized the despair in John's eyes one evening. As they sat on break, Robert shared his story. He had once been a successful businessman too, owned several restaurants, but a bad partnership led to his downfall. He lost everything: his family, his wealth, his reputation. For years he wandered, trying to find meaning in his failure. But one day he decided to start again. He took a small job at a local diner, learned from his mistakes, and eventually opened a new restaurant which became a massive success. John listened intently. Something inside him stirred. Could he too rise again? Was his story really over? Or was this just the beginning? Taking Robert's advice, John began reading about great entrepreneurs who had failed before succeeding. He studied their mistakes and realized his own. He had been too hasty, too proud to seek guidance, and too afraid to adapt. With renewed determination, he started again. This time he took small steps. He learned about the market, analyzed trends, and worked tirelessly. His new business started with a simple idea: a delivery service that catered specifically to elderly people who found it hard to get groceries. The idea took off. People loved it. Investors noticed it. Within 2 years, John was back on his feet, but this time he was wiser. He built his company on strong values, treated his employees with respect, and stayed humble no matter how big his success grew. His business expanded nationwide, providing jobs and services to thousands. He became an inspiration, a living proof that failure is not the end, but a lesson. His story was featured in magazines and news channels, but more importantly, he found peace. He realized that success is not about never falling, but about always getting back up. So if you are going through a tough time, if you feel like giving up, remember this: failure is not final. It is just a chapter in your story. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. You have the power to turn things around. Take a deep breath, learn from your mistakes, and start again. Your second chance is waiting for you.